you may understand little bit. Okay, it's not a big deal, guys. Just go through once and read. So before, yeah, already I started a recording, but I want to stay one more point. So we will get a lot of questions. Okay, I will share some questions also. So go cross check with the questions and all. Read the materials. Okay, either questions and answers wise or direct materials. Not only from my site and other sites also. So what are the things I given? Not only that one, we can get it from different resources also. Important is, guys, prepare a question. If I shared a question, so you can take that question or any other question, you can take it. Take a question, prepare an answer. No need to write an answer. Also, you can, some people are only blindly writing. That is also good. That is a good practice. Writing a question and answers also good practice. More important is practice answering. Practice answering. You got a question. So what is service desk? Yeah, yes, service desk is a, yeah, it is a single point of contact. So you tell, sometimes if you don't practice, you will tell in a less confident answer. You practice, even there is small mistake, but you can able to speak confidently. What is a service? Service desk is a single point of contact between your employees to the customer. In that word is not here. Only another way it is there. Because I practice answer like that. What is a services? Services use it to support the customers and find out the customer issues and resolve the issues as soon as possible, right? Or what is a service desk? Service desk is a so if whenever a customer got an issue, so we will handle the customer related. Customer got an issue, he'll report to the service desk. The service desk will answerable to the customer and give the proper solution for customer issue. These are all not written here, but if you practice answering any which ways, which does not change the meaning of question, meaning it does not, which does not change the meaning, but answer should be valid. Answer should be there, not required as it is, but you should not change the meaning of answer. You should not away from the question. It should not away from the question. You should not change the meaning of answer. You can tell anyway, but important is practice answering. You practice answering maximum 4 or 5 questions, or maybe some people will get 10, 20 questions also. That kind of people also there, but it depends upon their knowledge background. Tell an answer confidently. Learn better way. So practice answering from day one, from today onwards at least. Practice answering. How to check the system configuration? Okay, tell me how to check the system configuration. Then so you can tell different ways, right? So press the search button. So there is a certain, click on search, type task manager. Then you'll get a performance. There is a CPU information. Or maybe you can search, click on the search button or open run command, put a ms info 32 or dx diag. Yesterday only I went to this Bajaj Electronics to see any laptops are there. Okay, so what they are using, nothing more, it is they are using a dx diag and ms info 32 about system. So then see it is, that is a Windows 11. So I don't know much about options and all. First of all, about a system. So already I showed about system kind of stuff. Then I click on a search button. Then I type about Java, about your PC settings, about your PC under system settings. Not about Java. It is, this is the one. So if you open, so you'll get a system configuration from here. So it is that different ways to approach, different ways to tell an answer, not required always a one way. Okay, so it is not a by harding words. Okay, so it is the way you try, you can able to tell like that. Okay, so practice answer. That is my first suggestion. So we'll go to the next part. Yeah, already I told in a question answer what is a service desk. Before the going to that one, yeah, we are all, before I explaining the definitions and all, I'm going to tell you from here, because this is already prepared one, so which is I prepared while I'm taking the class. Okay, so if I want to do again, I have to prepare all these things. So I just not doing that one. So simplest thing, guys, try to understand. It is don't go with the misunderstanding part. Okay, so important is here it is. This is an organization. This is a some organization solutions. For example, it is our Savantis organization. This is my Savantis or Vedic of what are the name that is. My Savantis organization. Not exactly normally. Yeah, okay. I will start from internal to external. So, for example, we'll go for internal to external part. So, it's, so when if I go to Hyderabad office, this is a common example I will tell to people. Okay, I went to the Hyderabad Savantis office. It is an IT company, so IT work also is going on. Not only a training, IT related works also go. So then little restrictions are there. So it is the restrictions not in my Pune office. So in Hyderabad office, restrictions are there. What is that restriction? I have a laptop and I'm trying to connect it to the laptop to Wi-Fi. So 70 is two connections, direct public connection, one internet connectivity, another one is a Wi-Fi connectivity is there. So I'm trying to connect it to this Wi-Fi. So now I got a problem, that is I ask my next person like a Ravan sir or any madam. I ask Ruxana madam. I never meet her. Okay. So I ask what is the Wi-Fi password? So I take the Wi-Fi password. I given Wi-Fi password to my laptop. Okay, and it is connected but not connecting completely. Means password is correct, name is correct, password is correct, but I am not getting connected. So what I have to do? What I have to do? So what I'm doing is I approach service desk people, the technicians I put. So the technical team, service desk. Normally I have to raise the complaint. So what are the things like through email or through mobile phone or by call back or by I will go to directly. I'll go to directly through some their service desk softwares are there through service desk softwares, service desk apps. So what are the meaning is we have to approach the service desk. Okay, so I have to approach the service desk. The first thing is I am not able to get connected to Wi-Fi. I got that issue. I know because both are in the same organization, same floor, same place. So it is a friendly nature. Then I will go to the service desk people directly. Okay, so I approach the candidate. So I am not able to get connected to the Wi-Fi. Then what this guy will do it, so we'll verify why I'm not able to get connected. Actually there is a MAC binding is there. MAC binding means every PC has a MAC address, right? Last time we checked the IP address, there we seen a physical address. So last time someone asked me a question, what is this use of this MAC address? So this is the one more reason I'm telling. Okay, so what is the use? What is the reason or a use of this MAC address also? I'm telling. So this is my Wi-Fi router. This is my Wi-Fi router. In this Wi-Fi router, I'm mentioning the Wi-Fi addresses here. Means those who are in my network, those who are in this organization, I'll collect the person, the network engineer collect all the PC laptops MAC address because it is very restricted. Mobile phone should not be connected. Only it is allowed for a laptops purpose only, not for everyone connection. So what they will do, they'll collect all the MAC addresses they list the MAC addresses in the router. Allow these MAC addresses. Allow these MAC addresses. This is called a MAC binding. Guys, understand MAC binding? Okay. So I put all MAC addresses, those who are allowed to connect. So each PC having a unique MAC address. Unique. It is a my PC MAC address not available for any other PCs in the world. Entire world, because MAC addresses are given by manufacturer of NIC. In entire world does not have same MAC address. Same MAC address not repeating here. So I have a MAC address. So my PC is requesting to get connected. So my PC MAC address will verify here. Is your PC MAC address is there? Yes. Get connect. Is your PC MAC address is not available? No connection. So this is another use of this MAC address. Okay. So when you are sending a request, automatically you are also sending your MAC address. You're sending a request means automatically you're sending a MAC address. Okay. So MAC address matches, accept the connection. Okay. MAC address does not matches, deny the connection. So this is what happening to me. This is really happening. Happened 2-3 times, not one time. It is 2-3 times. It is happened because I don't stay there only, right? So I'll go and I do work for 1 week and I'm going to another branch and I will come back. Now last 2 years we didn't went there. Why? Because Corona and all, work from home only. And I got some personal issues, so we cannot go for a Hyderabad office or Pune office also. Okay, I have to stay at home only. My personal problems. Okay, so point is, guys, what is a MAC binding? MAC binding means list of MAC addresses in the our router given. If MAC address matches from the device, allow it. Not matches, does not allow it. Okay, so this is what happened. So you guys understand MAC binding part. This story I will tell again. This part understand? Audible or not audible?
Yes, sir.
Jaya Sony, the new person added. Any new one is added? Please tell me, guys. Who is those who are not yesterday? Please tell me. Okay, only one person. Good. Okay, so here it is. Very good. You got the point, right? So then I'm going to here. So what is my problem? Because of this MAC binding, I am not able to get connected. So I can't change it, right? So I can't interact with this Wi-Fi router because I'm just an employee. I'm just a trainer employee. I'm not the person who is taking care of this routers and all. I know what is the problem, but I don't know. As a technical person, I know the issue, but I don't know. I am not the part of. I don't have any access to interact with this router. So I approach the service desk. Service desk person take my information and create a ticket. It's a ticket. And either if this service desk person knows how to solve it from his terminal, from his line, he will do it. Okay, different level of service desk are there, different level of knowledge, different area of knowledge is there, different area of access. Okay, so not always a service desk is some one ideal person. It is different level of service desk, different area of service desk also there. So what happened? So he created ticket. Either he, if you know, you will assign to him. if you don't know, or he is not having an access, he is not having access, you will forward this ticket to a particular person who is taking care of this access, okay, which is belongs to, like this is belongs to network or a network related securities. You will forward to that person. So that is IT employee, so IT technician, IT support person is there. He'll forward it. What he will do it? So he will collect the my MAC address, okay, and he remove from the blockage. Already it is blocked, right? So it is blockage is there. First he will remove this blockage, add my MAC address, make it is hello. Okay. So then his guy will tell yes, problem is resolved. Then service desk person will ask me, is your problem is resolved? Then good. So tell me how you feel about our service approach, like that. Okay. Again, I got an issue. I approach the service desk. Service desk will take the information, create a ticket. So either it is they will handle the person will handle the issue, or he will escalate the issue to the particular team. Depends upon the issue, depends upon the access level. Uh, okay, the technician will resolve the problem from his end, or will come to your place and resolve it. There is two options are there. Directly through from his line, from his side he will resolve it, or maybe person has to come to our place. The person will come and verify and work on it, or otherwise he will do it from here. Once problem is resolved, he will report to the service desk. The service desk people will make sure that his problem is completely resolved. Okay, so this is the life cycle of a service desk. It is a life cycle of service desk. So in this diagram also same thing, but I put this person outside. I put this person outside. It's a customer like this. Okay, same thing only I explain. But in this one, guys, understand service desk work. This is only one part. There is a three parts of service desk in the customer wise. This is only one part. Understand what is the how service desk receive a complaint, how it will forward, and how the customer is resolved with the issue. First point. Okay. Mukesh said understand, but guys, we wake up and please listen carefully. Okay, otherwise you can ask a question also, no problem. Okay, so this is about the first part of service desk. This is the technical part. This is a different one. So customer got an issue, approach the service desk. Service desk will create a collect the information, put it on a ticket, put it on a one place that is called a ticket. Information points it is ticket. So either they will resolve from their end, or maybe it will escalate it to another level, another set of people, like depends upon the issue. Server related issue, network related issue, mail related issues, desktop related issues. Okay, depends upon issue related expertization team is there. So they'll receive this information, either they resolve from their end, or maybe they will come to your desk to resolve the problem. Once problem is resolved, it will be closer with a customer satisfaction. Means customer got solved, or customer issue is resolved. This is the part of service desk. And point is here, one more point is, that is what I'm trying to say. Where is this user? Where is this service desk? Both are belongs to same organization. Both are belongs to same organization. Both are belongs to same organization. So this customer is an internal customer. Both are belongs to same organization. Meaning is both are belongs to same organization. Meaning is internal customer. Is the internal customer or a user, or a user. Internal customer, because the customer or a user and a service desk belongs to same organization. Okay. So next one is same service desk, but user is shifted to some other place. This is some organization. Okay, some organization. There are required certain support from the service desk. For example, Savant is also Savant is an organization. Okay, also giving IT support, right? So for example, so Savant is designed as some application or a web application. Actually, we are also dealing with the SAP based consultant, right? Savantis is also SAP based consultant. So for example, we are designing a entertainment like a book my show kind of apps using based on a SAP background. Okay, so of course it's organization, some other solutions are there. So for example, it is some Latif Tech or something it is we can give. So they got some issue with your application. You develop an application and you maintaining that application. And this is an organization actually using your application. Lot of people think service desk is purely belongs to hardware networking part, but service desk and service desk terminologies are useful in a multiple areas of the IT organizations, multiple areas, software development, server management, okay, software development, server management, customer relationship, so a lot of places. Okay, this is very useful. Okay, for example, my sister is working in an IT company. It's a complete data warehousing related, data warehousing. She never use any direct server interaction, network interaction, not there. So directly they will get information usage, right? Also they use the cloud and all kind of stuff. But any issue, the customer got some issue based on that application or a background of that related some deployment issue. So they will report the issue as an incident. It's again service desk. They use a service desk to know what is happening, okay, how it is going on, okay, where the issue is raised, about the details. Also, it is belongs to the service desk. So pure form of service desk is different. Like a service desk, the board and service desk tools, service desk terminology is used in a different levels of organization, different areas of organization. Either it can be a hardware related or networking support related or maybe a server related or a mail server related or maybe a database related or application development related, application deployment related, okay, cloud services related or virtualization related services. These terminologies are very useful. Okay, so understand that one. Yeah, we'll come back to this. This is some organization, for example, ABCD organization. Okay, it's a ABC organization. We are providing certain services to this organization. We are providing some service, like for example, some web application. I giving this service. So this person is getting some issue. The application, something like when you type some letters, you don't accept. You're typing a name. The name is not accepting. He said it is an illegal name. Okay, compulsory asterisk master. Sometimes you put a first name, middle name, last name. Okay, so first name and last name compulsory. Middle name is optional. But you develop like this. First name is middle name compulsory, first name compulsory, middle name compulsory, last name compulsory. But I have only two names, right? Latif Sheikh. Only two parts. So where I get a middle name? Okay, and different places, different areas, the first name, middle name, last names are changes. Okay, different areas. So in my area, so the first name is your surname, the second name is your name. But in some areas, your actual person name is starting, like my name is starting name and my surname is second part. So there is a lot of confusion, right? Point is, the person is while in this organization using our application. So there are using our application, there is some issues. There's some database related issues or a inquiry related issue or a display related issues are there. So if they got a issue, what they will do it? Approach the service desk, our organization services. This person got an issue with my product, my service, this service, okay, my service. He will approach the service desk. Thus, and what is the service desk person will do it? Ask some questions. What is the issue? From when we are getting? Okay, so what is the impact of that issues? What is the urgency of that issues? Is a simple submission related issues or it is throwing some other errors, right? So collect the information from the customer. He is also customer. Okay, collect the information from the customer. Create a ticket. So create a proper information ticket. Forward to the particular team. Forward to the particular team. So team, this is the particular issue is customer is getting. So this is the information about the issues. What he will do, he will try to resolve it from his end, or maybe issue is at customer location, then he will forward to the customer location related person, or maybe he will go to the customer location. Whatever it is, customer send information or raise the issue to the service desk. Service desk person will forward the issue, collect the information, create a ticket, forward to the concerning department. Whenever the guys resolve a problem, try to resolve the problem. So once problem is resolved, so then it is given to the customer back. So we'll check with the customer, make sure it is working fine, and take that information from the customer. Are you satisfied or not? Guys, this is, I said, internal customer, right? Internal customer, or I said user. This is also a customer, but this time it is a external customer. Who is the external customer? External customer is an organization which is using our services, But in that case is also same life cycle. Only the word little bit changes, but service desk role not changes. Service desk receive a complaint or a issue, okay, or collect the information, issue related information, put it in a ticket and forward to the or escalate to the particular team or a particular person who is working on it. Okay, so customer don't know who is the technical person. So service desk is become middle between customer and the IT employees. It's a middle part. Okay. So one more point I will tell, guys, understand external customer. Last customer, we know it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is the guy. This is a person. Okay, some person. So maybe is a P1. Some person it is. What it is a person. For example, I'm the person. I'm using currently here in my sister home Airtel internet. Okay, so in my home it is ACT internet. Here it is Airtel internet. In my home, at my home, I have a Jio internet also. Okay. I will go to my related issue when I got a related issue. So this is the ISP provider, internet service provider. I am using a internet. I got an issue. What I have to do? Call to the toll-free number or some given number. Call to the ISP people, right? So customer care. So in that one, this service desk people will be there. So they will collect your information. What is your name? What is your phone number? Or maybe registered phone numbers. So mostly you have to call from the register phone numbers, then automatically when they received a call from a customer with a registered phone number, so automatically your details will be displayed. So they'll ask like, what is an issue? Give the initial support. You got an issue, like you are not getting internet. So they will tell initial support, right? So what is the initial support? Please check your router. Router LED is blinking, or turn off the router and turn on the router again. Okay. Okay. So check your system, restart your system. In system, it is showing a connectivity or not. When I got any network related issue, when I complain to that internet service provider, so I will verify like, he ask internet is working or not. So I will check from the laptop only. Why I'm not from the mobile? Why? Because of mobile is connected to 4G. Sometimes we get confused. Your page is loading or your YouTube is working in the mobile. It may be from your Wi-Fi router, your internet, or maybe from your 4G internet. Okay. So that's how I will check it. So like that. So whenever you ask a question, so that whenever you given a raise the issue, service desk will gather the information and create a ticket. Either they resolve by giving some initial support, or maybe it is required to send a person, or maybe a person is working from their end also. Either they resolve from their end, or maybe it is required to send a person to your home. He will send it. So once the problem is resolved, then take a information to the service desk. Okay, service desk will close your ticket. Okay, so then give the remarks or do the survey. This is one example. Okay, so is a customer, is an individual person is getting an issue. Last time I got an issue with some insurance company. Lot of changes occur. I got lot of problem. I lost some money, and the renewal is also big headache. Those people, the sales people are keep calling me, and I'm telling the issue, but they are not resolving it. They're sales people. Even I ask a question like, are you really belongs to that organization, or are you just a call center or a call just a telecaller? They say we are belongs to that organization only. So then why can't you resolve the problem? Then they didn't solve it. We'll call you back. Then finally I started sending a mails. I found some. There is a toll-free number is there. Even though if I do go to toll-free number, I can't explain completely because it's Hindi, Telugu people, Hindi, English, and may not understand their problem. So what is my problem? They may not understand by call sometimes because already I suffered with Axis Bank related issues also. That the person is not understanding anything. So what I done? So started putting a mail. I write a big mail. So what are the two issues of mine I given to them? Then I got only one related issue only. Again I got another call. Then that time I the lady sent a one mail. And then I start replying. Then what I have done? So again I forward the mail. Then they told one question answer. I put two things, but only I got a one question answer only. So what is that? My previous things are discontinued because I didn't pay thing or an on time or like something. They tell a story, so I leave it. So I got some other. So I put a second point. That is okay with that one. So what about my second issue? I don't want to pay more premium, uh, um, which is I am not going for it. Okay, like that. Then again they given a reply, and they made a final call for a confirmation. Then they send a link, and I paid amount. Okay, so that is how it is works. Okay, I am the person who taken insurance from my company, and I got an issue. I approach the service desk or supporting team by through email or a telephone or maybe through apps, and I got some information. Then I will keep touching with them. Finally, I found a solution. I don't found a solution. My solution problem is solved. Okay. Next, I will give another example because you are all experienced these things different ways, like different person, different thing. I ordered some computer components like a hard disk, motherboard, a cabinet, everything. Like I want to build a computer at a time of Corona. So I don't have any classes that time that year. So I'm sitting in my room and not doing anything. So I want to build a computer so then I can better play a games and all kind of stuff. So then what happened? There is a order a SSD, normal SSD only, SATA connectivity SSD. I don't have that much knowledge. Like I know the names, but exactly I am away from the hardware part. The so much of gap is there. So then I order normal SSD. So I am thinking now to change the SSD. Okay, what happened? And as per Amazon, it is showing it is delivered, but I didn't get it. So I called to the through Amazon app only. I raised the complaint. So then they called me immediately. So I asked like, this is the complaints I received. This complaint is not received SSD. I what to do, sir? Please check with any neighbors they are giving. Usually they will call to me. So I went down and asked my owner and asked the street in a line one people. So I check it. Any deliveries happened in my name. So they said they didn't know. Okay. So then I call them again. So no, there is no delivery happens. They'll said we'll track in 3 days. After 3 days, I called. What is happened? We'll track in 3 days. I scold them that is already you given 3 days. So then they check my previous complaint. Why I'm telling this point, guys? History of complaints. So usually I got a issue. So that day only I given a complaint. This is the history. They said they given a 3 days. After 3 days, okay, after 3 days, I again call that one. So the to Amazon. So told them I didn't get any issue. Sorry, my issue is not resolved. Okay. Then they ask for another 3 days. Then I ask them why 3 days. So they check it. The history is also already there, previous complaint issue and current complaint. So they check, sir, it's not like that. So within a 3 days, so we are asking, we didn't get any information from the local delivery guy. It is showing like that only. But so we'll see like within a 3 days, either it will be item will be returned to you or maybe you can able to cancel. Okay. Again, after 3 days, I call them. Okay. Again, thing. So it's a process, right? So when I call after 3 days, then they pick up and they said directly, sorry, this is delivery related issues. Okay. So product is undelivered. So then either you will return, we will return the money, or maybe you want still want the product, we will deliver it again. Then I said deliver it again. So they said will within 1 or 2 days you will get it. So next day, 1.5 day only, maximum like 2 days, I got the product. So how this person knows I given a complaint at this time and again and again. The entire process is gone, right? So how this the person supporting person knows, because maintaining history, that is also very important in the organization. Okay, normally for any normal person here this kind of customer cares and all kind of stuff, some people it is very funny. Okay, even I heard one guy is if I got a chance I can able to slap him, but I didn't argue with him, so I don't. We better to ignore that kind of. Earlier days there is a free calling. Like you got a problem, like a recharge problem or anything, you can call to the call center, mobile, Airtel or anything. What are the things you are using? We directly call him and tell them this is the point. They don't. There is no charges on it. There is no charges on it. Some people. for their own entertainment. So they are calling to the call centers. They are asking some kind of questions like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, this kind of issues I am getting. Okay, like this. So they're completely nonsense people. Because of them, lines are busy. Then what they done? Almost like a very big waiting, lot of computer voices. Finally, you reach that part, but it will chargeable. Okay, it will chargeable calls compulsory. You need a direct money, not a free money. Okay, even when I call to the Axis Bank thing, I recharge my mobile. Even I have unlimited calling, but I recharge mobile because the direct call cost will be there, not from the free calls. You can't use free calls. You have to call cost. So because of some people. Yeah, the final point is, guys, I told about internal customers. I told about external customers. But this time I told a story, right? So I give what is the how to deal with when I got an issue. So how I make a calls and resolve my issue with the internet service provider or an insurance company or Amazon kind of stuff. So who am I? I'm an internal customer or external customer? External customer belongs to an organization, other organization. Internal customer is with the same organization. Now I'm not belongs to Amazon. I'm not belongs to any Airtel or any internet service provider. I'm not in working in that organization. I'm using that service. Who am I? I'm an internal or external? I'm a external because I'm not in that same organization. So we can say I'm an external customer only. But myself, I'm putting this one. I'm a public customer. In external, it is another way. This is not a random person. He belongs to an organization. From organization related issue only it is that. I belongs to some other organization, but issue is not organization. Here it is. I'm not working in this organization. Okay, and I'm using a service. I'm using a service, not my organization. Personally, I'm using a service from a service provider. So I'm the external customer and I'm a public customer. And even a lot of people think whenever people hear the word called as service desk, service support, there are very less. Never think, guys. Now there is no profession like a less or big profession. I know some people, those are enter at the time of there is no jobs outside also. They enter as a simple service desk person, a simple service supporting IT supporting person. He is earning the money more than a big software engineer, almost more than 20 lakhs per annum, more than 20 lakhs per annum in a span of 15 years experience. Okay. So he is actually controls the organizations. That type of people also there. Okay, so don't think like it is a service desk. Even some areas, a girl is working in a call center or a girl is working in a nighttime shifts. People think very less about them. No, it's not that one. They're not having any knowledge about anything. Okay, just people try to throw it a stone and for without any proper reason, not a reason also. They don't record anything. Okay, so here it is, guys. So in all these three things I explained. So I have to explain. So I explained so that in that one. So I'm going to tell the statements. So one is, what is a service desk? Service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact. Single point of contact. See, it is. I got an issue. I contact service desk. Service desk is contact a team. Means the technical team or a IT team, IT support team or a specific team. So they will forward that issues and it is support for a customer, right? So it is a single point of contact to meet the communication needs of both user and IT employees. What is the service desk role? Will do it. It is about initial support to the customer. So if a customer is getting an issue, whether it is internal customer, external customer, or public customer, the service desk person is give the initial support. What is the customer issue? Understand the customer requirement, understand the customer issue, give some initial support or to resolve it, and give certain information if it is required. Escalate the issue, create a ticket, and escalate that issue to the other team if in case if it is not in your hand. If it is not in your hand, manage the ticket, creating the ticket, raising the ticket, monitoring the ticket. I said history, right? Monitor the ticket. Closure is problem is resolved or pending. Give the proper closure and do the survey. Make sure that customer is getting resolved with this issue, getting a service, happy with our service approach. That is important. It satisfy both customer needs and IT service provider objectives. Here it is, guys. Any organization, whether it is a Microsoft or a Savantis, whether it is a Wipro or can be a Vodafone, or it can be a Airtel, whether it is a Reliance, it is a Jio, or it can be a Aditya Birla Group or a Tata companies. Any organization, you take any organization, Cognizant or a HCL or a Infosys, go to any organization. So what they do, they provide a services to different customer bases, different organizations. Some are supporting for hospitals. Some organization give their products for a hospital purpose. Some are for industries. Some are for automobiles. Some are for computer designing applications, shops. Okay, so different type of products, different type of services from the customer service provider. What is their objectives is provide a service, best utilization of service by customer. Okay, not more issues, not more issues. Make sure customer is getting a service. Make sure customer is getting a service. Make sure the customer is not getting a issues. If issues occur, so how much within the particular time, so how much you will resolve it. I'll give you a negative example. A negative example, not native example, negative example means opposite example. You went to the ATM, you put a card, and it is not working. You know, you are also experienced in somewhere, right? ATM is not working, no cash in the ATM, service down. What you will think? Oh, sadly, like we'll go to another ATM or go to home. Okay, so you want to withdraw a cash, but ATM is not working. We don't complain, we don't raise the complaint. But you know, guys, bank charges on you for using your debit card or credit card. Bank is charging. Bank charges on you for sending SMS alerts for both debit and credit on your bank accounts. Bank charges on it. Bank charges on maintaining a balance, not maintaining a balance. Okay, now everything is like a GST. Like you put a money, you withdraw your money. Like you withdraw money from different bank charges. You know, I have an IDBI bank. I suffered a lot because IDBI card is there earlier. Still I have the card. Okay, less ATMs. Most of the ATMs won't work. Even there is less ATMs, and that is also not working. Money we can withdraw sometimes more money like a 10,000, 20,000 you can withdraw sometimes set based on the ATM. The bank connected ATMs also won't work so properly. Then I changed to Axis Bank. Okay, it is little better than it is not little, it is a little more better than little better than a IDBA. Okay, we can't count. Yeah, tell me.
Why not, sir, any government bank, sir?
No, government, not private. We can able to give a complaint because this is the we are paying, but we are not getting service. But our
Okay, sir.
mentality is
It was
not
said
go
that
for it. Or
SBI employees are not behaving properly.
you are unable to
Hello?
hear?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm able to hear.
Okay. So it was said that sir, SBI employees are not behaving properly. Hello,
Uh,
sir. Can you hear me, sir?
I can able to hear you. 1 second, I will mute my mic and I will unmute. Yeah, now tell me.
Yes, sir. It was said that sir, SBI bank employees are not behaving properly, sir.
Okay. You got it, Paul, that with the SBI.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I have got it now. Sir. Actually, they are not behaving properly. I have also asked from many of them, and they said the same.
I one of my student is in Pune. She's in Pune. She used Kotak Mahindra. Kotak Mahindra.
Okay.
That is the bank. She usually use that bank, and what happened? They find almost 14,000 rupees. No reason in it. Okay.
Okay.
So, we don't know. And I know a guy is using swiping card, right? It's a shop, and he removed that swiping part, like a POS he removed. I asked why you removed. I have a card. It is better if you have a POS. Then he said they charged me unnecessarily more than 10,000 rupees. That too 3 times they charged me like that. You see, don't like that kind of stuff. So point is, guys, we don't fight with those people, right? So we don't fight. We don't do it. My point is not that one. My point is your work. What is your work location? That's what I'm trying to say is you're working in an organization or you are about to work in an organization. Your organization also provide a service to the certain organization, some organization. It is a public or maybe a direct organization. So you may have to deal with a external, mostly this part only, external organizations, external customers. Mostly it is not internal customers. Okay, not at all public customers. Mostly this profile is, as I know, this profile is not a profile. I'm not talking about a profile. It is, I'm asking about your job, your organization. Okay, it's not about like HCL or Cognizant. Don't deal with a public customer anyway. Okay, so that's the point. So either your profile mostly are dealing with internal or external customers. For example, I am providing a certain service to an organization. I am unable to provide. Okay, I am unable to provide. I am not providing. I am not giving any proper response. The guy said, your application is not working. This is a error I am getting. I am the service desk person, or I am a technical person. I am telling, it's okay. Problems will come and go. No problem. You can try to use it, and otherwise don't use it. There is a recently movies are released and people are telling like if you want watch it, otherwise don't watch it kind of stuff. So people will issues will come. We'll try it later. I'm very busy now. Okay, I'm not here for you. If you give this kind of answers to your customer, okay, to your customer, what will happen? Big problem, very big problem. Important of service provider is maintain a proper infrastructure. Maintain a proper infrastructure. Continuous delivery of the service. Make sure continuous delivery of the service. Any issues are occur at customer, try to resolve it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. That does not mean after 2-3 days. Immediate. Immediate. Follow the procedure. Immediate. So it satisfies the customers, right? We'll give you customer satisfaction with a service approach is the best example. One thing is I'm using one internet connection. That is, it is not much internet. That is not a very big company. Also, it is a very local company called like Gazan. Okay, so the name itself look like some English name, but actually it is for Marathas. It is a this is the internet service I'm using. So the name, it is like they short the name of some. Okay, it is a Gazan internet service. Okay, there are putting of pictures also. When I see this rating, okay, it is a very earlier it is very small rating. Now it is little better, 2.8 is good. Worst service, no communication, no outrageous. The Google questions and answers also bad. So I asked the technician guy, I asked in Pune technician guy, so who is installing, asked directly, there is a lot of complaints against you, very less rating. How to trust you? The guy said, I am available in this area always. Okay, in this area, I'm always available. So anytime any issue, please call me. I will resolve it. Okay, so one or two issues, you will try to resolve it if in case even it is a Saturday, Sunday also. If I go to Pune, then definitely internet won't work. I have to give him a message like via internet is not working. Please check it. We will say 5-10 minutes, then 15-20 minutes it will work. Sometimes it will take longer time, but maximum it will resolve. Even it is not a very big company. Okay, compared to a lot of big company, I'm satisfied. Why I'm satisfied? I got an issue is resolved, and I'm not getting issue every frequently, like every day or every week. Not getting issue. I'm getting issue sometimes, but it is resolved. That is the importance of service desk. Issues will become, but important is caring of customer, understanding of customer issues, resolving customer issues. That is very important. Okay. So one point I want to tell when I say it is IT provider, but I went to another story. Now, guys, go to any website, go to Microsoft, or go to Savantis, go to HCL, go to Cognizant, go to that organizations and find out what are the services they are providing. Okay, find out what are the services they are providing, what are their businesses, what are the developer and IT, what are their company, who are their customers, what type of customer it is. Find it out. Going to 70s, so go to 70. Okay, so what is their vision, solutions, staffing, industries, what kind of industries there are supporting. Okay, so what are the blogs, news, ebooks, case studies, careers, contact us. This is the solutions. What are the solutions? SAP, HANA, SAP customer experience, intelligent entertainment show, managed service and support, industry solutions, and mobility. Okay, and who are their customers? Our customers. See, it is not advertising, guys. My point is, go to any website, Apple, go to Apple, go to Airtel, go to Wipro, go to Infosys, go to any organization, one by one organization. When you are free, find out who is their CEO first of all, who is the CEO, who is the founder, and also what are the services they are providing. Okay, what type of services they are providing, what kind of industries they are supporting, what are their clients. Okay, find it. I have taken a lot of time on it, but just 1 minute I got a call. నాకు చెప్పారండి ఉదయం చేశారు ఫోన్. Even they don't ask what is your requirement also. Okay, guys. So I will cut from here. Okay, so what is the service desk and what is the use of service desk? These are the important points about a service desk. Okay, and in a service desk there is a different definitions and different things about a service desk is also there. We'll go to that one. So simple, I will finish this part. This is a service provider and there is a customer. Customer given a complaint to the service desk and service desk will give initial support and inquiry. So about what kind of issue it is, what kind of customer requirement, understand and put it in a ticket and forward to a particular team, or they can assign for themselves also, like depends upon the service desk access levels issues. Okay, so depends upon the levels and access levels and type of service desk you are approaching. So they will create a ticket and specify to the particular team. The team is either they resolve from their end or go to the customer and give the customer require things. Okay, so then once volume is resolved, so we'll take a feedback. Okay, make sure that is we close it. Next one is, guys, this is a same thing only, but here it is. Who is the customer? Customer is a person who buys a goods or a service from a shop or a business, right? I purchase a biscuit packet, I'm the customer. I took internet service, I'm the customer. So here it is, you can see it is, this is a Office 365. This is Office 365, my Excel. In Office 365, we have a lot of products. Okay, my organization in Savant is taken a Office 365. It is a Microsoft product. So for a Microsoft, I'm the customer. Savantis is a customer for Microsoft. Understand? For Microsoft, Microsoft is a service provider. What is Office 365 cloud service provider? Savantis is the customer using Office 365. External customer, of course. Okay, so here it is. In the customers also we can call like an internal customer, users or a customers. It belongs and the service desk, technical team, everybody is belongs to same organization. External customers, we can call them as a clients. Those are an organization who using our services. For example, I'm an internet service provider to an organization, then there are become clients. And I told Microsoft Office 365 using by Savantis. Savantis is the customer, external customer clients for a service provider, which is Microsoft. Public customer, for example, I am using this. What is this? It is Google Slides. Okay, this is a Google Slides. I am using Google Slides. Okay, this Google Slides I am using. I am not an organization person, right? I'm not from my organization. I'm using it as per my own, right? So I am the customer and I'm an external customer, and I am not belongs to an organization. I am just any person in the public. So this is the customer. Same thing, guys. Here it is the same diagram, and also there is some example I am giving. Okay, internal customers, external customers, and public customer. Usually, when I take the class for a service desk, I start with the external customer, then internal customers. So public, external, and internal. But I change the pattern like this. Why? Because of lot of people think, starting only I told about just a public customer kind of stuff. people think immediately in the mind printing, they thought it is, I am telling about a customer support. This is a very low level profile. No, guys, it is the most of our profiles are belongs to these thing only. Service desk profiles are belongs to these things only. Okay, so try to remember this thing means external customers. Same example I written here. Okay, next, last point. Here is a customer and there is a service desk. The customer can be a internal, external, or a public. How to reach the service desk? How to reach the service desk? Either by direct call, directly I can go. Like I told you about internal customer, directly I can go. By telephone, mobile phones, by call. Telephone, mobile means by direct call facilities there, right? Or you can approach to the email. I said no, for an insurance company, I approach them with the email only. Apps, Amazon app, I use it. Websites, service desk softwares. Okay, client softwares also are there, like a BMC Helix, ServiceNow, GLPI, Zoho, lot of also there. Self-help tools, self-help portals also there. Like you can go to that organization website. There is a self-help website is there. So then you can register yourself to give the complaint. You can register yourself to give a complaint or issue or information. Okay. Monitoring tools. So service desk not only getting information from the customer, also they use a monitoring tools. So then they watches infrastructure. That's a different point is there, but I will put it this point. Okay, so I will go to the monitoring tools and service desk part once again. But see, I have an infrastructure. I have a servers, routers, switches, network connections, storages are there. So I have an infrastructure. I am monitoring that infrastructure. I'm using a monitoring tools. I'm monitoring the infrastructure. Example, Nagi OS, Zabbix, PRTG. Okay, so SolarWinds, so many tools are there. Okay, so I'm monitoring the infrastructure. What happened? There is a one server is down. Immediately, I got an alert. That alert is sent to the service desk. Alert is sent to service desk. That service desk people, yes, service desk understand there is an alert is occur. It means there is an issue. Find out what is an issue through the monitoring tools. Immediately give the information through the ticket to that particular team. So network related issues occur. The router is not working properly. Router is down. Or a disk is down. Hard disk is there in the RAID. So one disk is failed. I got an alert. So immediately give the information to the server engineer or a network engineer, okay, or a desktop support engineer, like this. What is the monitoring tool? Monitoring tools use it to monitor the entire infrastructure. So any issues occur, so we have a event and alerting system. So whenever the issues occur, it will send an alert to the service desk. Service desk people create a ticket and forward to the proper technical team. So to reach information to the service desk by going to directly or maybe call or maybe email or apps, websites, service desk software, self portals, and monitoring tools. Okay, guys. So this is our the about your service desk startup. Okay. What is questions are not, don't go with this much of very big explanation. What is service desk? Question number 1. What is the use of service desk? If possible, service desk levels. If possible, service desk levels. Then go to who is the customer? What type of different type of customers? You don't need to follow my notes only. Take the questions and try to find out the information. Next, how to reach the customer desk. So service desk. Okay, how service desk receive a issue. from the customers or from monitoring tools. How service desk approachment is there. Receiving an issue. Okay. Next part we are going to discuss after break. We are going to discuss about these terminologies, guys. Event, alert, incident, problem, and change and service request. Okay, these terminologies are very important here. So in a service desk, any which level, these are the very important things we're going to explain, or at least we'll try to work on it. Okay, someone is left. Okay, it's not a big deal. A date is different. When I created this, then I put a date. So last class when I created. Okay, so this is the second day of class. So go through once, take a break, guys.